Right out of the gates, let's explode a prevalent myth, the notoriety about the so-called Bitcoin nihilism. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't about gloating or clapping back. We are going to dive deep into the fate of Crypto.com and DeFi. Now you may remember the echo of appalling allegations on Bitcoin maximalism and the flood of criticism against crypto. Around every corner, there was an academic shouting about how maximalism is the ultimate boogeyman of crypto fragmentation. Well, let's do a reality check, shall we? Over here, we have a stalwart critic, Dr. Paul J. Dillon Ennis. Back in the time of pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns, precisely October 11, 2022, he clearly cast his lot against maximalism, declaring it as the root of all crypto conflicts. Maximalism is extremely detrimental to crypto, he claimed. But now, in the hindsight of barely a month, those words seem sour grapes. What about those crypto enthusiasts who preferred to loyalize with the other side, the non-Bitcoiners? Well, it feels like Christmas came early for them. Just a while ago, they were being side-eyed by the haters as naive and gullible. Reminds us of the old chestnut, doesn't it? Bitcoin maximalists are just noisy, intolerant whistleblowers trying to jeopardize conferences and stifle the free reign of crypto. Yes? No? Maybe the tides have turned. Hindsight is 2020, my friends. Let's think about those who were nudged off track from crypto by the abrasive Bitcoiners enforcing their views. Staring at the dawn of a new era, that seems like a fortunate ball drop, doesn't it? Shifting gears, let's glance over at Crypto.com and the unraveling spectacle. Remember, just a blink of an eye ago, they happened to mistakenly transport a whopping $400 million to the wrong endpoint. Drawing the curtains on the backstage, it pointed to some seriously flawed management and operations. Adding to this mystery was the presence of one Mr. Chris Marszalek and his unresolved past dabbling in Ponzi schemes. What does this mean for you? In a nutshell, while having your cup of good old Java, consider keeping your money out of Crypto.com. Now, DeFi loyalists are witnessing a wild whirlwind, trying to save face amidst the storm. The entire FTX blow-up probably felt like a grenade in their laps, but can they really distance themselves from the chaos, point fingers at centralized regulatory bodies, and claim immunity? Mr. Ryan Sean Adams, a loud voice from the DeFi cult, has been vociferous about the resilience of DeFi. He claims it stood bulletproof, an ironclad fortress in the wake of the bedlam. But let's remember the sorrowful state of wrapped Bitcoin on Solana and Ether. Pegged to FTX and Alameda, their market value was ruthlessly decimated amidst the crisis. They spiraled down to 10% of their original worth. Gone with the wind is the sweet illusion of DeFi protocols, crushed under the weight of the predicament. Asking folks to return to decentralization, iron. Why at its finest, when those roots were never laid? Surfacing is the ugly truth, that their foundation was merely a clone of the Bitcoin repo sprinkled with insider-loaded pre-mines. Emerging from the debris is the undeniable truth. Bitcoin is the original harbinger of decentralized finance. A survivor braced against cataclysmic storms, uncorrupted by grifters and venture capitalists. Remember, dear viewer, isn't it curious how you benefit from watching until the end? New perspectives, deeper insights, and a dash of intrigue. Hey, if you enjoyed this roller coaster ride, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and drop a like. Yes, your support means the world. It fuels our knowledge tank, enables us to dive deeper and serve you better. And yes, if you're feeling generous, there is a link down below to tip us. Certainly not obligatory, but always appreciated. As we wrap up, I would like to know your thoughts. Are you ready to navigate this topsy-turvy world of Bitcoin and crypto? What changes will you make to your strategy? And most importantly, what are the actions you are going to implement from this video? Looking forward to hearing from you all. Cheers, and see you in the next.